Hello Pisces, welcome back to the channel, welcome and thank you very much for bringing your energy. We're going to jump straight into your March horoscope tarot reading. Let's check what we've got in store for you. We're going to be choosing 5 different cards from my Zen deck, and then we're going to choose additional 5 for the extra guidance in regards to relationship, wealth, health, work. Let me choose 5 cards. Let me just start with the main ones first. Pisces, the general energy for the month of March for you, you will be divided. It feels like you're going to be divided between your life and weirdly enough family life and the work life, if it makes sense. Strange enough, like I think you're just not going to be, you're going to be in certain situations, you're going to be so busy, Pisces, that you will be, you will not know, you will have no time for yourself, you will not have enough time for your family, and you will not have enough time for work. It's like you will have to sort of find that time, if it makes sense what I'm trying to say. It feels very, very confusing, okay? So weirdly enough, like it feels like the month of March for you, Pisces, will be very, very busy. It will be very, very busy, and you will, in terms of your work especially, it feels like you're going to have 2 different projects or 2 different things going at the same time, and you will be so concentrated on that your home life might suffer a bit. Well, let me just get back into what else, and then we're going to go back to work a bit later. Right, okay, yeah. Leaving something behind in terms of the previous months, it felt like you had a bit more stabilization in the last couple of months, and the end of February, or February in general, Pisces, brought you this energy of a bit of confusion, and you don't like it whatsoever. I would suggest, going back into meditation, yoga, or Reiki, or just trying to calm yourself down, sports. We meditate in different ways, Pisces, all of us, and but it feels like you need to go back into basics, because again, I can feel a lot of thoughts popping into your head, and it's just the confusion, that big confusion. And weirdly enough, in terms of the relationship and how what to get the most out of it, out of the month of March, is actually your family life. Okay, so you've got family, and they would like to support you, but they're a bit confused as well about your behavior and how and what you're exactly doing, Pisces. And just try to maybe just slow down a bit, just speak to yourself, and just maybe just do some kind of planner of what to do and how to do next. Again, I can see you, majority of you Pisces, being everywhere, doing everything at the same time, like weirdly enough. Yes, you're very emotional and intuitive kind of person, but it feels like in terms of the spirituality and your spiritual kind of journey, it feels, Pisces, that the majority of you, you will be very March will be very physical for you, less spiritual, okay, less energetical. You will be very physical in doing things. So I don't know if you work in some kind of as a painter, or you doing something manually with your hands, but that's what I can see in here, that you're going to be doing quite a lot of physical things, and the things which you create with your mind will go on the second track. I wonder what will happen a bit further down the line. We check with additional cards. In terms of what to be mindful of, there will be additional, like some kind of change coming your way. So again, it feels like there will be different kind of positions or different kind of placements which you will be actually able to do. Again, it feels very if it will feel very distracted, like you're going to be distracted from your main source of income, and then someone else will come and just tell you that, oh, can you do this and that, and it will just take you off the rail again, and it will just create that sort of confusion, and you will not like it whatsoever. Again, I don't know if you work in some kind of place again where you do things with your hands, or you work in some laboratory, but it feels like other people are coming to you and giving you work literally, and you will sort of have to take it on board. You will not be able to even say no to it. Again, it will it will create some kind of confusion in you, Pisces. Let me check a bit more in depth about your work and about what will exactly happen in the Pisces. Right. Okay. So in terms of the work, okay, Archangel Michael. In general, in terms of the work, yes, there will be loads of things which you need to do and which you need to achieve. Again, I've got this weird feeling of targets, or working with a goal around some kind of goal. But it feels like at the end you're going to be very successful, and you're going to be very happy about, and other people, will be very happy with your work, and they will be so happy with your work that they will bring you even more work. Now, I say, with the current climate and with what exactly happening at the moment in the world, I think having too much work is actually better than lack of it. But again, it's like that's very physical kind of part of your life, but there's this energetical or this spiritual kind of journey which you try to accomplish as well, and that might be, as I said previously, it pops in here again with the 21 Archangel Michael, that you might have this feeling of I'm not achieving anything within my spiritual side. Again, I don't know if you're a meditation teacher, or you're a Reiki master, or tarot reader, or you're trying to do something else on the side in terms of your day-to-day job. I don't know, maybe YouTube, maybe something else, and maybe journalism or something on the side which you're trying to get a bit of more knowledge about. But it feels like that your second sort of income, or secondary employment, as let's call it, will lack. Okay, you will not have enough time for that. So in the month of March, you will do less of it. But just don't feel that. I think it's something very. It feels like that. It feels like it will just go in circles. Like in certain months you're going to be better, and certain months you're going to be a bit worse off. But you will continue it anyway. So just don't. It's just something, in life we need plus and minus. We need that yin and yang kind of. Again, your spiritual life will not end as you sometimes maybe think about. In terms of your relationship, very strange relationship at work. It pops in here. So there will be quite a lot of new work possibilities and work commitments coming your way. Again, I think in general your whole month of March will be very busy with work and with the new contracts, and with you're going to be very specific about certain jobs, and the new contracts and the new documents which you're going to receive in regards to those contracts. You will need to spend quite a lot of time. You need to spend quite a lot of time reading them and thinking about them, Pisces. Again, it will be very, very creative kind of month, but very busy mentally and physically. Okay, so that's what I get in terms of the actual relationship with your work. Pretty much it's very strange, but that's what I was thinking about giving you a reading about the relationship now, but it pops into my head, the relationship with your work, and pretty much that's what you're going to have. You're going to have a relationship with your work in the month of March. End of March, okay, end of March, you will have that possibility to calm down a bit and find time for yourself finally. And to be quite frank, I think yeah, maybe the whole reading seems like it's a bit of a confusion, but I think at the end of the March you will actually feel like you've actually achieved something, and that you've achieved your goal, and like you've achieved your targets. End of the month of March, you will feel that, oh, I need vacation, and I need a bit of a time off. I need a bit of a time for myself and my mind. That's what I feel in terms of the end of the March for you. In terms of the relationship and love, it feels like there will be at home you will need to find I know that March will be very busy for you, Pisces out there, but end of the month you need to find time for your partners, for yourself, and for speaking to them, and to build that connection again. Again, I think your partners will perfectly understand you in some way, shape or form, that you're busy, but at the same time they are counting on you. Okay, so that's what pops into my head. They are counting on you, and for you bringing that softness and that heart back to at home after you finish your contract. That's what pops into my head. I wonder how this will unfold week by week. The reading which I'm going to do in a week's time, I wonder if that will change anything. Probably yes, because the energy shifts very, very quickly, but in general it feels like the majority of you Pisces will be very extremely busy at work, or very busy with doing your building your income, or doing work thing basically, and less at home. Again, it will shift and it will change at the end of the month of March. But Pisces, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for bringing your energy back in here. Thank you for the support. I shall speak to you next week when we're going to start doing weekly readings for work, finances, and love. Thank you very much, and have a good night or have a good day. Bye.